Peace and love, family. Peace and love. It is Spiritually Divine Gemini, and I am back with another video, you guys. Okay, I just got some new information. I just done a ton of research, a ton of digesting information, getting certain downloads from the cosmos. So I just wanted to come and bring you guys this video on this beautiful day. It's not raining today. Um, So, you guys, about the corona, I just found out that in Harvard University, there was a professor and a secret agent who were creating a nanobot virus, right? They were paying him to do this at Harvard. He was posing as a student. And guess where they sent this nanobot virus to? Wuhan, China. Yes. We still don't know who paid this poser agent that was pretending to be a student at Harvard University creating this virus, right? We don't know who was paying him. He got arrested for this. So this is on a higher level of a grand scheme of things. Now that brings me back to the stock market crashing. We all know that China had their hands in everything and everybody's money, everybody's property. China was basically about to take over, right? So whoever this higher power was who paid to send that virus to Wuhan, they basically set China back 30, 40 years because the come up was real for China, okay? We all know that everything comes from China, right? So, that's the new information that I got about the coronavirus and how it actually was created. Okay, you guys, so that's the real intel about where did it come from? Why is it here? Who did it? It was a secret agent at Harvard cooking up a nanobot virus, sent it to Wuhan, and got paid by a higher power to do that so that China could break down. China could be set back 30 to 40 years. Okay? Especially with the pharmaceutical companies. Now that the stock market has crashed, other pharmaceutical companies can come up. They can make money off of the coronavirus. So it's all a money game. It's all a money game, baby. Keep the love with my rose quartz. It's all a money game. When is it never about money, right? When is it never about money with these people, right? So that is the new information that I got about where the coronavirus came from, who created this virus. So yes, it was a secret agent. This was a plot and a scheme and a plan that actually worked. And that's what it is. Okay. Now that is in this realm, right? But I have some new information about what's going on in the spiritual realm as well, as far as what's coming unto the earth with this new shift, you guys, right? So I know I explained to you guys in my last video about how a lot of celebrities were quarantining themselves, how CEOs are stepping down, how some politicians are stepping down, resigning, blase, about a pedophilia ring, about child sex trafficking and all these things, okay? So basically, Idris Elba just came out and said that he has a coronavirus. Now, we all know Idris Elba ain't got no damn coronavirus. Okay? Idris Elba is the blackest of the black. Okay? So this is a spiritual, this was a spiritual message, from the cosmos saying that health is being brought back. This is a wake-up call to everybody. We are in the age of knowing. We are not in belief anymore. If you still talking about you believe and I believe and this is my belief, then you are be lying to yourself. Break down belief. Be lie. Be lie. Be lie, okay? This is the age of the knowing. So once you start seeking the truth and seeking the actual knowledge of all the secret ancient history, the gods and the goddesses, the cosmos, the ethers, alchemy, things of this nature, then you start seeing things on a grand scale. Everything is clear. Everything is transparent. You know what's going on. You see the signs. Why are all these too many celebrities? Too many people are quarantining themselves and saying that they have the corona. So this is more than somebody just saying that they have the corona. Okay, right? Okay. So there are, like I told you guys before, this is a shift in the world. 2020 is the age of knowing, the age of awakening, right? We're getting our activation from our ancestors, from the cosmos. Back, when ancient Egypt, when they were ruling, the gods and the goddesses, they ruled for 5,000 years. That is the longest anybody has ever ruled. And they didn't even have money. They had their powers. They were in the knowing. They had advanced technology. Scientists today still cannot figure out how how they still can't figure it out. They still can't figure it out, baby. So basically, the world is round, right? The world is round. We're in a revolving circle. So we're coming back to 0 points. We're coming back to get what is ours. Egyptians were black. Those were melanated people, you guys, family. If you didn't know, Egyptians were black. They were melanated people. They ruled for 5,000 years. They were the gods and the goddesses. They did have the powers. Right? Right. So, we're coming back to that point here on Earth. We're coming back to that point. And we're not coming back to that point and nobody's falling out of the sky, and you're not gonna see. This is not when I say we're coming back to that point, I don't mean like they're gonna come and we're gonna actually see these gods and these goddesses that used to be here. They're coming back in the spiritual aspect, in the knowledge, in the awakening, for you to get activated. Remember when Beyonce said, I was performing and something just came over me. A lot of people wanted to call her demonic, the devil. Ooh, she a part of the Illuminati. Child. I remember those days, okay? Those days are far past the knowledge that I have. She was talking about getting her blessings, her activation, her knowledge through the cosmos, through her ancestors. You see it, baby. You see it. You know what I mean? That's why she has a alter ego called Sasha. Sasha was a goddess. Look up who Sasha was. Not Sasha from the block. Sasha. Look up Sasha. Not the biblical term, the Hermetic form, the Kemetic form of Sasha. Shashette, as I should say. People, you have to wake up. It's all in the music. It's all in the music. They're not a part of any Illuminati. Certain people might have done things or... Oh, she ready. Certain entities may have done things or stuff like that, but the ones who are sending that message out, I'm gonna give you a couple of people: Drake, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Lil Uzi Vert. Rest in peace, the little boy who died with the dreads. I cannot think of his name right now. Pop Smoke, of course Nipsey. These are all people that knew the game, knew the gang, knew the forbidden knowledge. Shout out to Forbidden Knowledge as well. I just became a new member. And I cannot wait to watch all of the episodes. If you guys don't know who is a part of that, is Billy Carson, Ashira, Star Goddess, put me on him. Thank you, girl. Love you. So I am more than excited to continue my path of consciousness as one of the first earthlings here, baby. We're getting all of our reparations as well during this time. Corona is just, like I said, it was a secret mission to knock off China, but at the same time, the spiritual war is still going on at the same time. This was already pre-written. Everybody's been sharing the books about Cynthia Brown saying that this was going to happen in 2020. We all heard Bill Gates say that this was going to happen. And we heard Warren Buffett, one of the richest guys through stocks and trading and investments, say, he said something in the sense of, if a flu epidemic breaks out, then what? And this was a couple years ago when he was talking about it, the stock market crashes because of a flu epidemic. Look at 2020 today, baby. Look at 2020 today. You know, you have to look at, you have to be awake. There is no playing games no more. If you ain't awake, you sheep. You sheep. You know what I'm saying? You sheep, baby. You sheep. And the more and more I talk to people on a higher level of consciousness, the more I understand that people are becoming awakened. You know, the millennials, they're far from dumb. A lot of them don't utilize the knowledge to their fullest potential, but they're not dumb. They see the signs. They see what's going on. A lot of them get a little confused about the real true meaning behind everything that is going on, but they are on the right path, and I am so proud of us. I am 26 years old, so I'm a part of the millennials. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but I just wanted to give you that new knowledge of where the corona really came from, the spiritual war that is actually going on right now, in intertwining with the corona, and that we should not be afraid. Now is the time that this is going to be a shift. There's going to be, the planet is becoming brown. The planet is going to become melanated. There will be no more, you know, I don't want to say that because I don't want to be offensive to anyone. You know what I mean? I don't want to be offensive. So what I will say is the planet is going to become brown. And the reason why Trump is in office is because, baby, he was put there on purpose. He was put there to create great change, okay? Not the change that y'all thought was going to happen, okay? But the change that needs to happen. Because he know what time it is. He knows that their time is up. And he knows that our time is now. Remember, I just said who ruled the longest on this planet, which was the Egyptians, which were melanated beings, okay? Okay? So, Trump was put there to cause catastrophe. And he knew. He know it. He like, I'm here to cause all the catastrophe. And that's what I'm here to do. Because I know what time it is and I know who finna take over, baby. And it ain't gonna be who y'all think it's gonna be. All the powers that are being right now are going to be no longer, baby. It's going to be no longer. So get your money, get your immune system up, melanated beings. Okay? Get your mind right. Wake all the way up. Become one with yourself. Don't get discouraged if people call you the demon because you researching the Eye of Horus, which came from the ancient Egyptians. Stop letting people tell you just foolishness. Foolishness comes from people who don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. They just seen somebody said that was evil, so they came and just said, well, that's evil. That's evil. The eye of the horse is evil. A snake is evil. This is Illuminati. This is that. This is the... Baby, wake up. You still on the surface. You still on the surface. You still on the surface. If you come on now. You got to wake up. You got to wake up. Egyptians were black. Gods and goddesses with a lot of power, a lot of advanced super technology. They didn't take pictures. All they did was carve into the walls. Here you go. We're going to leave this message for everybody. And y'all got to figure it out. Figure it out. So why do you think there's scientists still to today going to see the pyramids, trying to get inside the pyramids, trying to figure out the writing on the walls, trying to figure out why the mummies are still in the coffins of, the Egyptian coffins, why they did that, why you think they trying to figure it out? But they don't want you to figure it out. They don't want you to figure out a person that looks like them. They don't want y'all to figure it out, but they want to figure it out. Come on, use your common sense, people. Y'all got to use your common sense. Look for the answers. They are here. Corona, this, corona, that, baby. We already talked about it. We ain't living on a fear frequency. That's not gonna touch us. Those are for the people that's supposed to leave and go, and because yes, we are supposed to be, not we. They are supposed to get depopulated. Their population is supposed to go down. It's supposed to go down like this. This is supposed to happen. It's in a prophecy already. It's in a prophecy already. So there's nothing new to this life that we live in. We are going in a revolving circle, baby. We are good and evil. We are angels and demons. We are yin and yang. Yeah. Yeah. So with that being said, family, seekers of the truth, the only people that should be on my page are people who want to seek the truth, people who want to gain more knowledge, people who want to become awakened, people who want to become one with their self, with their higher self, learn, the ins and outs, learn some alchemy, learn some hermetic philosophies, learn the Kemetics, learn about the Nagas, about the Anunnakis, learn about a lot of different things. School won't teach you, and dang sure your parents ain't gonna teach you because they didn't even know, baby. They didn't even know. Some of them knew, but not all of them do. So we as millennials and children Z, which is the end, our babies are the end, baby. They're the end. There's no more. We have to figure it out. And our ancestors are giving it to us. We're back to square zero. We're on point zero. We're back on this side from when it used to be this side. Ancient Egypt, gods and goddesses, all this turmoil that happened all over the years, and now we're back where? To becoming back into our natural state. Take that with a grain of salt, baby. Peace and harmony. I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my video, and I will be coming back with some more knowledge. Peace.